Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new episode of the VR Talk Show podcast. As always, Agent Reaper VR as your host. And today's topic, we're talking about VR relationships. And what better way to have that show happen with a couple, with my friend Mocha Jambalaya and
Hello.
their hubby Wolf.
Hello.
So Mocha and Wolf,
Yes. Yes.
the first question is, how did you two meet?
Oh. Well, we met on at one of our friends' Discord server. They were asking who spoke Spanish and looking for all the Mexican people in there or all the Latin people. And I was like, oh yeah, yes, I'm one of those people, yes. And Wolf here decided to Wolf here started messaging me, saying like, "Oh my gosh, you speak Spanish too?" Just going off in Spanish, writing to me and whatnot, and then it led to DMs. Um, I don't remember too much, but yes.
So, and we basically just started messaging back and forth, and nothing like you would expect, like sending titty pics and shit like that. No, it was
Oh
just
my
normal
gosh,
conversation.
no.
Yeah, it was just
Oh
the
my
most
god.
thing
Oh,
that was really weird was that she would send me every morning. She would say good morning and drink water and all this stuff, and I'm like, oh,
Oh, that was
very
sweet.
weird. Yeah, but I liked it, and but it was very slow and steady per se, not that much because we eventually started going down like what, like 5 days later.
Oh no! Oh no, she crashed.
Oh no!
She left you hanging.
Yeah, she did. Oh no. Anyways,
Oh.
yeah, I
Okay, well, we'll wait. We'll go. Continue.
we can wait for her.
Oh,
Um, we started going out after like what, 2 weeks? I want to say. I don't know. She's probably gonna get mad at me if I don't get that right. Um, we waited for a while before everybody knew. Um, because she just got out of like another relationship, toxic relationship. So we didn't want to announce right away, you know.
right.
Um, and definitely this one felt different from. I've been married, so I know a thing or two about relationships. I was married for 4 years, and I was with her for four. It didn't work out, obviously. Um, and with Mocha, it just felt different. She was very straightforward in the beginning, very straightforward. She was like, "I am this age, and I'm not here to do, play games, nothing. This is what I'm about. This is what I am. Blah 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 blah." She listed a whole list for sure, and I'm like, "Okay, perfect. I'm down. I'll give it my best shot then." Um, so that's when we started going out, and eventually she told me where she lived, and I was like, "Dude, that's near me." I was like, perfect. And I looked it up, the address, and it was like 30, 35 minutes away. And I'm like, I could just drive there and see you. And she's like, what? One day we were planning to like, oh, let's like in 2 months, let's see each other. Let's give us each other time. One day at work, I just decided, you know what? Why not just see you in the morning when I get out of work? I had graveyard. I get out like at 7 a.m. And I'm like, why don't I just see you? Oh, there she comes. Why don't I just see you right after work? And she was like, what? She was very shocked by that. Oh, hello, baby.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to crash. I'm just gonna go into desktop mode so I don't crash again.
Back from the dead.
I
Yeah,
was
I'm sorry.
I was telling them about the first time I went to see you, how we just decided we were planning to see each other like months later, And then I don't
Oh,
know when I was
yeah.
working, I'm like, oh, I want to go see you in the morning now. Remember that?
Yeah. Yeah, I totally remember that.
You want to tell them the rest, or
If
I
you
don't
how you
remember
felt when you saw?
I was going to say, if
I'm
you
the one that
don't,
remembers
Wolf's
things.
definitely going to remember.
Yeah, I remember. So I got home, I got ready, I went to go drive all over there, and I saw her for the first time come out of the house, and I was like, okay, okay, okay. She came in the car. I'm like, okay, and she looked at me like all shocked. She was very, very shocked.
Oh my gosh.
From the
Yes, I
story she
was.
has told me again, and I was like, how the fuck are you this shocked? Like does not make sense.
Was she blushing
Um,
red?
Oh, she was
I
covering
was
her
a
face
tomato.
constantly. She was like, you know those Japanese girls that cover their mouth like this, like that's what she was doing.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
And like she couldn't stare at me for like 2 seconds. Like she just looked away every time I would look at her.
Fuck.
Yeah, she was completely different from VRChat for sure. And we just we kissed obviously. By that time we were going out. We were boyfriend and girlfriend officially. And we decided, you know what? Let's go to Denny's. So we went to Denny's. We had breakfast still with the, embarrassed. She was super embarrassed still, shy while we were eating, and me trying to be all cool, and brush my hair and stuff. Be like, oh my god, look at my hair. You know what guys think. And we, so that's my dog. uh, we started. We ate, paid, and then we left. This is when I started doing things. This is
Oh
when I
my
started
gosh, bro.
grabbing
Doing
her leg and
things.
stuff, right? Caressing her leg, Um,
You know, he's trying to make the moves on me.
I did make the moves on her. We got home, and this is when because we also just okay. Listen, so I went over there to help her, technically to set up her full body, to help her, and I did, and I got my reward. If you know,
Bro.
yes,
Oh my gosh.
but she definitely
Holy
again.
cow.
It was a very comfortable experience. It wasn't hard at all or hard to misread. She's very open with her emotions. Like it's just out there. You can tell. And I don't know. It was and again, I was married, and I still to this day I'm confused of that. BIH. See that B. Anyways, and she made it completely clear, like within literally the first day I met her, how she was, and
Oh yeah. I laid everything down for him. I'm like, look, this is what's
Yeah.
going on with me and whatnot, and I'm not looking for anything. We don't need to be anything. Like, I'm Gucci. And this guy just got into my heart, and I just couldn't say no anymore.
Yes. Apparently, it was my Spanish and my dancing moves at the time. That got her.
That is a bonus. I will not lie, I was swayed.
You wooed her with your dancing moves.
Hell yeah, dude! I moved and hip back and forth, and I said uno, dos, tres. I was like, damn, shit, and I got it.
Okay. No. But he was trying to seduce me from the moment that we met in VRChat.
Now, see, and listen. Again, yes, you see, you hear that I would try to seduce her, all that stuff, right? I'm like a certain way, same thing as how she is in a certain way in VRChat. I'm a certain way in VRChat in the way of like being open to people. I don't know how to say that without saying the S word.
Oh.
was
He's
a
very
slut.
homey. He's very homey friendly.
Sexual. Yes. Um, because obviously in VRChat is easier, right? And in real life, I'm not at all. I don't. I'm very no. Like I've only done it what 1, 2, 3. I've done it with 4 people. She's my 5th. My 4. Yeah. So I'm very not like that in real life. On the other hand, my girl over here, she's they're experienced.
Excuse me.
Which
Jeez,
again,
Yes,
jeez,
I
Mocha.
thought
am.
I saw it as a plus, honestly. Just here, yeah, I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'm that. She told me so many things that I didn't.
He's like, you know that dog just got. But
My
yes,
bad. That
I
was my
am
dog.
the more
Yeah.
experienced one.
Yeah, she is in a lot of things. She is actually the one that made me change to polyamorous. How do you polyamor? I'm poly. I don't know how to say that.
Well, I do practice polyamorous relationships, as most people should know of me.
Mhm.
And I just got out of a polyamorous relationship with my other 2 partners before getting with him. So, we are working on that. Right now, he is my only partner and my main partner because he is monogamous when I first met him. So, again, I did lay all that down when I first met him, which is why I
Yes.
didn't want to proceed in being in a relationship with him, but I just couldn't say no anymore. And he's been very patient and very understanding, and he's taken his time in learning that lifestyle and seeing if that's something he wants to do with me, which he has opened up to it.
Oh.
Yeah, again, in the beginning it was very hard, because monogamy was always the thing that I knew, and that was what everybody did, and it was just the norm. It was the norm. It's the normal. Put it, normal. And when she obviously told me, "Oh, I'm poly," I had multiple partners, this, that.
Oh, someone was knocking.
Yep, the dog. But yes, it is an adjustment. I think I'm pretty well experienced with a lot of other things in real life and VR compared to him. So I was very trying to communicate everything, how I'm feeling. I'd ask a lot of questions on how he's doing. So communication is
Yes.
like one of my very main things I try to incorporate in our relationship. This is with anyone, down the line, partners, anyone that I've ever been with. I really try to put communication as number 1. So
And
that
that's
we're
exactly
all
what
on the
made it
same
easier, for
page.
sure. Yeah. It was very, because in the beginning we had, it, in the beginning we had a, how do I say that without sounding demeaning towards the person?
I don't know what you're trying to refer to. Are you talking about our pets?
Yeah, I didn't want to say that, but yes. I felt very uncomfortable in the beginning doing anything that's not with Mocha. It was really hard for me to even consider or think and do stuff. It just felt like cheating. It definitely helped a lot, them both communicating with me, and Mocha always checking up on me, and the other person always doing the same, and respecting my relationship with them as well, and with Mocha. It made it really easy to try to understand it more, be more comfortable with it, and eventually me actually opening up to it. So yeah, communicating is a big thing when it comes to that kind of stuff. But then we also realized that we might not be able to find another partner that we both are going out with. That's our dynamic, kinda. That we want one person that they date us both, because we realize that we don't like the other person dating another person separately, because we don't get 100% of the love, if you want to put it that way. That's like 50-50 thing, and if we all date each other, we do. We all enjoy and be happy together. So I enjoy that thought more than the other, and she does too, because yeah, um,
Well,
you,
I personally, my last dynamic, my last polyamorous relationship, we were all dating each other. We would do everything together. So when one was busy, then the other two would spend time together and have their quality time together, and then we have our quality time as a whole. So I've had the mixture of both, being having my own separate partners and they're not interacting with each other, and that didn't go too well because of the whole jealousy thing, and then splitting your time with them, and they don't want anything to do with each other because they get jealous. So for me personally, it worked better having that dynamic where we all dated each other, because it worked for me. It just so happened that it just didn't work out because there was a lot of toxicity coming from my partners, and there was a lot of manipulation and whatnot, so it didn't work out. But the idea of the dynamic worked quickly for me, and that's something I'm trying to implement with up here. So that's what he's meaning by us dating the same partner, because it just worked better. And so when I'm busy at work and he's home, so he can spend time with them. And when he's busy or sleeping or just not in the mood, I have my other partner to be with.
Okay. Well, it does sound like communication is a very big part of your relationship, as it should be with any relationship.
Yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, in each of your opinion, what do you like about the other person? We'll start with Mocha. What do you like about Wolf the most? Yeah, ladies first, okay? That's how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Dang it. The one time that,
this.
I'm okay. Hey, baby, don't you say that, that you identify as woman sometimes? So aren't you a lady?
Nah, right now I'm a man.
Alright.
I'm a strong, independent man. Go ahead. Say your list. I want to hear.
Yeah, your man is waiting for your answer.
Exactly. Strong, independent man is waiting for you. Oh
my goodness. Well, I definitely love his personality, and I love the communication portion as well with him, because he made it very easy for me to try to figure out what I wanted. Of course, I love his sense of humor. He makes me laugh a lot, and he just knows how to take care of me. He's not toxic compared to my previous relationships. He really tries to understand and open to what my wants and needs. And even when I'm conflicted with my own thoughts on what I want, he tries to guide me and help me so that I can choose, open-mindedly and very logically versus emotionally. Because I'm a very sensitive person.
She's a baby.
Yes, sometimes I'm a baby.
Okay.
And I do like looking in. I was gonna go over the physical portion. I like looking into your eyes. I always felt like the eyes are like a doorway to someone's soul. So I do enjoy looking through it because I feel safe and at home when I look into his eyes.
Aw.
You're gonna make me blush.
Oh my god. Bruh. Your turn.
Right for mine?
Mm-hmm.
Easy peasy, bro. Here we go.
Yeah, remember, she's
Oh my
she's
gosh.
listening. She's listening.
Mm-hmm, I'm right here.
Oh, listen. I've had this list since the day I started going out with her.
Oh my gosh, a lift.
Hey, don't say that. Now she wants to see the list after this.
I know.
Oh no! Oh shit! You were in. It's in my head. I can't. I'm sorry. Anyways,
Oh.
number one, she is very, very caring towards anybody, and it is very good. But at the same time, kind of worries me sometimes. But I do love that side of her. She is very, even though she tries to take care of everybody else, she takes care of herself, and she's very, how do I say, productive. She, even though she doesn't believe in herself sometimes, that she's not, she is. She's done very good for herself. Is doing very amazingly in school. She's a very, very smart person. She can make anybody comfortable when they meet her. She's a very comfortable person, if I want to say it that way. She's always, she gives you this warm feeling when you meet her. Because you can tell that she's very nice at the very beginning. She just makes me feel at home, like how she said with me. It definitely helps a lot. She tells you what she tells you. She's straightforward. And she's very honest. She's very pretty. I love her. She's my nickname for her, by the way, the FYI, is Sack of Potatoes.
Oh my god.
To me, that's adorable because
I'm
she's.
sorry. I'm sorry I laughed.
Right? Right? You get me, right?
Listen, she will call herself when she's playing like, "Oh my sack of potatoes," and I'm like, and then I thought it was cute, so like, I'm gonna keep that nickname. And she's very cute too. She's very adorable. I love her. She's very adorable. She's my baby, which I love her being my baby. I like taking care of her. I don't know. It's a lot of things. I want to say more, but they're very hard to explain. She puts a lot of herself out there when she doesn't have to, in the way of again, taking care of people. And I didn't expect that for her to do that to me, really, and because I feel like I'm not worth it in the way, so her giving me even a chance was amazing. So I don't know, she's awesome. Put that in one word. She's crumbly as she is Los Amigos. You heard me. I love you.
I love you.
Alright, well, that was sweet.
I'm totally not blushing, okay?
Okay, well, we're gonna fix that now. So,
Oh, great.
now, what is something that you dislike about the other person? And we'll start with Wolf.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh my
Don't
god.
let me get me started here. Ooh, 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 let's go.
Oh my god.
Again, like I said, she cares too much sometimes. And I tell her, no. You gotta take care of yourself first. Because you can't be taking care of other people, you can't take care of yourself. She does overwork herself, which is another no-no that I don't like about her. Like to the point where she has asthma attacks. It's just panic attacks. It's a no-no. She is very sentimental, and I love that. I do. But to the point where she again ends up really depressed, and I don't like that either. You know, she doesn't like losing friends, even if they're buttheads. You know, she still would want them to be friends, which is a thing no that I don't like, because it's obviously being buttheads. Um. Oh my God. Let's see what else. She's a
Apparently,
very
you had a lot of thoughts.
again. She's a very. Oh, I do. Trust me. I got both. She's a very beautiful person, but she doesn't take care of herself like she should and how she deserves, and she wants to. That's the thing that irritates me. That she wants to, but at the same time, she just doesn't want to do it, which is very. If she deserves everything, and one of those things is to be proud of and who she is, and just being herself, and not letting other people listen. You know, not listening to other people and their stupidity and the bigotry and stuff like that. You know, and that's what I try to do for her. I try to let her know that she could be who she is as much as she wants with me. I'm not gonna stand in her way. You know, as long as she loves me, and that's it. Those are the bad things. Oh, and she puts her feet behind my fucking back, dude. Dude, like, what's up with that? I hate that so much, and she does it on purpose just to fuck with me.
Are they ice cold?
Like, no. I'm sorry, I had to put that. Yes, they're cold. That's what I'm saying. Like, and just, oh, look, they're cold. Look, they're cold. It's like, bro. Sorry, I had to add that, man. That's just annoying.
Oh my
I
God.
can't.
Okay, let me explain.
Anyways.
What, you want to explain about the putting the feet on his back?
Just saying.
Look, I like, okay, physical touch is one of my love languages, okay? And sometimes he's like on one side of the bed, I'm on the other side, and I don't feel like moving. So I just put my leg over there and I put my foot on him.
Yeah, a fucking stepping stool, a doormat, things. Here you go. You get the foot. You don't get my hand or my face. You get my foot. Boom.
All right, Mocha.
Look, my legs are a little longer, okay?
All right, you gotta give me your list.
All right. So, what do you dislike about Wolf?
Man, it's a toughie because I always try to see like the positive part to like any
that's another
possible
thing. Yes.
negative things.
Sorry to cut her off. That's another thing that I don't like about it.
Oh my God.
She exactly that. She says everything positive, and she doesn't see and she skips over the flaws, which is not good because sometimes the flaws are very toxic, very toxic. Anyways, go ahead.
I mean, come on. There's got to be something that he does that kind of irritates you.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, yesterday you were mad at me. Come on, mate.
Okay, so one of the little irks is that he cuts me off like he did.
Uh-oh.
He cuts me off a lot when we're talking. Gracias, amor. Thank you. He cuts me off a lot. I'll be talking about something, and then he'll like, oh my God! I was like, bro, I wasn't done talking, but okay. And then it's to the point that I forget what I was even talking about. And he's like, go ahead. I'm sorry, go ahead. I'm like, I don't even remember anymore. And let's see. he is very opinionated. He loves to debate a lot, which is not a problem. I love communicating and, talking about different topics. But he gets so into it and he gets so enthusiastic that he's kind of like semi-shouting, and it's just like, I'm right next to you, don't scream at me, I'm sensitive.
Is that true, Wolf?
He's laughing.
It's not screaming. It's not screaming to like angry. It's screaming like getting passionate about it. With passion, saying the words. And I forget that she's not like that, because I have other people that are like that, and we start debating and we start like shouting and stuff. And she's not like that, and she is sensitive. She is a baby, so yeah.
Yeah, I am a baby, unfortunately, so I apologize.
Go ahead. The rest of your list.
I'm trying so hard to think of something because I don't.
I could tell her. I could tell you her list.
Oh yeah, what is my list?
Go right
I'm
ahead.
very petty sometimes. When it comes to a lot of things. And again, I don't mean it in a bad way. It's just a joke. But obviously takes it, for example, yesterday we watched a movie. And I don't know what happened. It was and she went to go make food, and she didn't watch the first half of the movie, so she didn't know what character it was. I forgot what character. And like he was like, "Oh, who's that character? Who?" She would hear the name, like, "What's that? Who's that character?" And I wouldn't tell her until the character came out, and she's like, "Wow, you didn't tell me the character?" And she got upset, like upset. I was like, "What?" And again, I thought I was just messing around with her, but that's one thing she doesn't like. She also doesn't like when she doesn't like when again, I joke too hard, and sometimes I'm like I go a little too far, which I get, because I get like that. Well, I think this is
He is very competitive when it comes to video games.
Yes, there you go.
So I just like to have fun. I don't take video games seriously like that. He sometimes takes it a little too far. Like, let's say I win once, just once. He will go out of his way and continue to do it until he beats me, and he'll continue to beat me, and then he'll talk a lot of smack, saying, "Look at that, beat your ass."
Listen, because with my brother and my best friend, we play competitive games like Smash Bros and stuff. We scream at each other. It's like a form of like joking around. Like we're fucking with each other, but we still get pissed. And I get it though. I get it because a lot of people aren't like that.
He rages sometimes. I don't do that.
I'm very good with that though. I'm very good with that. With my rage.
I would admit
calm
he
down
has gotten better.
Yes. I don't scream at people that much anymore. I just call them names. I'll be like, "You stupid butt," and then I move on. What else, baby? Tell me what else you don't like about me.
It's not that I don't like it, okay? It's not that I don't like it. It's just different from what I'm used to. So, it's an adjustment.
Oh. I hope you know what I hope I'm guessing what I'm thinking about what you're trying to say. Tell them.
Tell them what? I don't even know what you're trying to say.
I'm because you don't like certain things because I don't do them.
I have no idea.
Because I don't. For one of them is like I don't drink. So you can't have fun with me. Oh, and I tell you not to drink. So that's another thing you don't like.
I don't like that you tell me not to drink. Not that. I don't need the reminder because I stopped drinking on my own.
Okay, that's true. Good job. Is that it?
Yeah, I can't think of much. I don't. Really
man, I'm
see that
perfect
much
in your
bad
eyes.
in him.
Damn. I said a list, bro. Like I feel bad now.
Okay. Well, I'm debating with myself if I want to ask this or not.
Do
Go
it.
for it. Go for it.
God. I don't think you
We're-
want. I don't think you want to talk about it. But
I'll answer anything. I'll answer.
Go for it.
okay.
Go for it. Go for it.
Sex.
Oh, they fucking.
All right, here we go. This is my favorite
Oh
part.
my gosh.
Oh, they fucking. Look at them sparks.
He loves talking about that.
Yeah, fuck yeah, I do.
Oh, they fucking. Oh, they fucking.
It's my favorite.
Well,
We're talking
since
about
you're
VRC
so,
or we're talking about real life?
let's just keep it to VR.
Oh my.
VRC,
Please.
got it. Between me and her,
Yes.
I got it. Okay, look, listen. I said enough with that, but just saying that, honestly. Listen, I love how in the beginning she was like, "We're not gonna ERP in the early, okay? We're gonna wait. We're gonna fucking give each other a chance, okay?" And then the fifth day, we're just rocking each other's worlds, man.
It
Once
was
I
actually
said-
the third day.
She remembers those things. See what her head is at, by the way? She can't remember anything else but fucking. You know that's weird. Anything. Anyways. Anyways, it's very fun. You know, she's very experienced. She showed me a lot of things, with a lot of little things, with the phone, you know, being long distance. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. You guys probably have one of those. Anyways,
Well, you live 35 minutes away from each other.
but yeah, she does enjoy it. So
I wasn't trying to meet him right away. I was still trying to give him.
Yeah, she was so secretive. She was so secretive about it. You know, oh my god, he's a stranger that I just met. Oh my god, but then, we did what we did, and then we did it in real life, and I got my reward for setting up her full body. You know what I'm saying, multiple times.
Oh my gosh, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Gloating it around like a
She-
badge of honor.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Why not? You gotta put your girl out there like, boom. Like, mine. Anyways.
Like, yeah, boom. I hit that.
Exactly. And you can't.
Oh, oh
But
man.
She has also, but yeah, you go ahead now. You tell me about that, bro.
Okay. I'm not as experienced with ERP. A lot of people think I am, but I'm not. It's just with the people I was in a relationship with, so I'm still fairly new compared to Wolf that has done his adventures in VRChat. He's more experienced than I am when it comes to VRChat ERP. So it was definitely an experience. I was just half body, so it's kind of something to ERP with someone in full body because I've always had half body people. So that was different. And of course, using the love-ins. I know everyone's well aware of those things. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah.
But with me, I have phantom sense, so I feel everything, and
Oh yeah, she does.
he enjoys that a lot.
Phantom
I
sense.
do enjoy them. Right? It's a fucking gift. I wish I had that. I don't.
I don't either.
Sadly.
I'm very, very sensitive, though.
She is so sensitive to the point where even her dreams hurt sometimes. When she dreams about like falling or something, she gets hurt. That something I don't want for sure because I got stabbed a lot in my dreams. Don't ask why. But yeah, so that's the only time I wouldn't want it.
And when I finally got full body, your pain was definitely different.
Oh yeah, because we both have full body. We still do, but reasons. Yeah, it was very different. It was fun, because, yeah. I can't say details, so like I'm just like, yeah, Oh, and you gotta make something very clear, by the way. So I'm very experienced in VRC. When it comes to doing that stuff. Not in real life, once again. She is the opposite of that. So she's not very experienced in VRC, but very experienced in real life.
Oh my god.
And again, I am proud of that. Because, yes. Anyways, go ahead, baby.
Why do you always have to... He does that all the time. You have to point out, look, I am the hoe at VRChat is what he says, but I'm not the hoe in real life.
Yeah, I do have to point that out, because everybody thinks the guy is, but I'm like, no, I'm VRC if you can, I guess, but like, not in real life. I'm a virgin compared to her.
Well, not anymore.
Yeah, not because of... Yeah, exactly. She may, but definitely not me. Oh my god. Yeah. Sorry, I'm thinking about it.
I'm sorry, Mocha.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Like, he is definitely... Look, I'm a switch, so I can go dominant submissive, but he is a dom. What?
Sounds like you got something to say.
No, I'm just coughing.
Speak up. I can't hear you.
No, I was coughing. Trying not to have an asthma attack.
Good cover up.
No, but I've never really had a dom in my life, so it's different for me too. So that's an adjustment for me.
She does get very upset that she can't do anything to me because nothing works. She gets very mad.
Look. I used to be in real life. Like I can seduce some people. I can do a little tease. The most simplest thing, I could just like twinkle my eyes and I'll affect them. This one, nothing. Nothing works on.
Yeah, nothing. I don't know.
So how did you catch him in your web in IRL then?
Because the thing is that he caught me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, I can't do it because
You're right over there?
yeah, I'm
getting excited over here.
I'm trying to get my hands to do this and I couldn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you two were doing it, did there ever came a time where the battery just ran out?
Yes.
There's been times that I crashed.
Yeah, and that too. But I'm trying to remember a specific one that I've done.
Oh, wait. He had crashed. He was like going all into it, and I was over here making those sounds,
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah.
And
I remember that. Yeah, I was going all at it, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm doing a good job," and she wasn't saying anything. I was like, "That's very weird." So I was like, "She's very quiet. Are you muted?" And then I realized that she was a little too stiff. And I was like, "Oh." and I was like, God damn it. I was very close to, which is it was very sad.
But he was the one that crashed, though.
Yeah. Oh, so it's very weird. When I crash, everybody else freezes, but I'm still moving around. So, and then, I crashed.
Oh, that must have been such a mood killer.
Oh, don't worry, I got mine still, so that's all that matters.
Wow.
Yeah, that's all that matters, right?
Well, we all lucky woman can orgasm more than once.
Oh, yeah. I go on and on.
Guys, one is done, and we out. We don't come back.
No, Mocha, you don't say, like, no, you might be done, but I'm not done.
No, sometimes I've had to though, like, cause I want to, satisfy her, so like I would continue, to do things so she could do her thing. You know what I'm saying? And I enjoy more. I'm more of the pleasure dom, so like I enjoy giving her more pleasure than anything. Honestly, I don't even need to come to be like satisfied. It's very weird that my brother's in my room right now and I'm talking about this.
Holy shit.
It's okay, we're open like that, I guess. It's okay to hear your...
Jeez. Oh my God.
No. Oh God.
No.
No. Oh God.
Imagine that shit.
Oh no. Why? No. Why would I want to imagine that? No. Oh, that made my head hurt. Just trying not to imagine it because I'm like, no. That's a no in my head.
Is that the first time that I've had brothers try?
Ew! Stop, please! No!
Oh my God.
I'm not saying I did it.
Ew! I can't, bro. No. Can you?
Tag team,
No, I'm not
tapping
gonna
out.
talk. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something. I don't want to say it.
Say it.
No.
Say it. I want to hear it. Say it.
No, I'm not saying that, bro. I'll say it. I was gonna say, I just can't imagine sword fighting with your brother.
Oh my God.
Because actually, you cannot, like, if you do that, like, eventually something's gonna touch. And like, come on, I can't, bro. That's fucking gross. No, ever, no. Like, even sleeping with the same girl separately times, I would never. That's even gross. I don't know why is that grosser. I don't know what. It's gross. Just imagine, oh, you were my brother. Oh yeah, he did that. Oh, he's inside you. Oh no, I'm good. Thanks. No. I don't want to be near my brother's baby batter. No.
Hey, just think about it. After the first session, you don't need lube because it's already some in there.
Bros. Shit, he got you all lubed up, baby girl.
Well, there's always the other one. Oh God, I don't even want to say it.
Yep.
There's always the other. There's always the other end.
Hey, every hole's a goal. Just saying.
No. Yeah, she should know.
Exactly.
Thank you,
Mocha,
Peanut
that's
Gallery.
Mocha.
Yes, we do have a little bit of an audience this time.
Oh yeah, she very much enjoys that too. Exactly. If there's a hole, there's a goal.
if there's a hole, there's a goal.
Yes.
Yup.
And I've definitely scored once or twice.
Goal.
Es un golazo. En el culo. Sorry. That means ass in Spanish.
Oh, when I edit this later on, I'm gonna make sure I put
Thank you,
that famous soccer announcer screaming goal.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh Jesus.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Listen again. You know, and listen, talking about the one thing that I do, I have to mention it. She's very good when she's drunk, right? And obviously, I asked for consent.
Oh my gosh.
Hand, because I always do, because that she's drunk. I let her know. She just told me that she's very good at that. So, and I never got the chance to, right? So one day I did. Lord. That was a heaven. Oh Lord, I was there for 5 minutes. Oh, that was a blessing. What she gave me. I saw Lord Jesus Christ say, "My boy, you are from now blessed with the Lord's life." I was like, Lord, I apologize for not believing in you sooner, sir. But please, don't let this end. And I tried so hard not to let it end, but I had to end. God damn, that was good. Oh my God. And that's one of the things that saddens me, that I tell her not to drink anymore, or she stopped drinking. But, you know, it's a sacrifice that I'm willing to make, not to see Lord Jesus Christ anymore. But he's up there somewhere. Exactly. Oh, he took the wheel. He went like that, and like, you know, all this shit. He was making water sounds. I was like, God damn, Lord.
He heard the fucking word.
Anyway, again, my brother's in my room, just FYI. Said all that, by the way.
Your brother is just hearing all these good things, apparently, when I'm drunk.
Yeah, apparently. No, stop. No. That's hell. I don't want Dalmatian.
Alright.
As you can tell, Wolf definitely enjoys talking about the sexual part of our lives.
Oh, yes, I know. It's very good. It's a 10 out of 10 for me. Very wet.
Oh my God!
It's like a water park. It's like, wee, mom, look, I'm in a water park. Wee. Oh, it's like, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh my God.
Alright. This is probably going to be the last question.
Agent.
What? What?
You're probably thinking, like, this is a whole side of Mocha I didn't know about before.
I had an idea. I didn't know how far that idea would have gone. Jeez.
Yes,
Like everything that Wolf says, I've agreed. You do have an aura about you that draws people to you and just makes them feel welcome. Like when we first met, yeah, it just felt nice finally
just-
to actually
yeah.
meet you. And then
Yep.
we don't really interact with each other in VRChat, but we message each other once in a while on Instagrams, and I keep on sending you like pet videos, and you keep sending pet videos to me. And
Yes, we were having like a little competition of who's gonna send more of the the reels of the animals. He definitely
yeah,
And I love those videos.
yeah. So when I first met Mocha, and then well, she was tired and she had to get off and go sleep because I think you actually just got off work.
No,
Yeah.
I had just finished doing homework
Yeah.
Oh,
after work.
So we're saying our goodbyes. We gave each other a hug, and then she goes, "Yeah, you finally got a taste of Mocha."
oh yeah, that's her thing. Yep.
So,
People can take that wrong ways, but you know.
well, you take it a different way.
Oh, I do take it a different way. She does too.
He gets that jambalaya too, you know.
The jambalaya
So-
thing.
So, once in a while, I'll just send her like a screenshot of me like drinking like something that has mocha in it. Whether,
Yes.
like whether it be like something from Starbucks or like the Monster Mocha Java thing,
Ooh.
and I caption it a taste of mocha.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's the closest you're
Yes.
gonna get to taste mocha for
Okay.
sure.
All right. So now to my last question.
Yes.
So, goddamn, I had it in my head and then I lost it. Goddamn you, Mocha.
You're welcome.
All right, my last question. How do you see the future for the both of you?
I want you to answer that because I always talk about it.
Yes, we have definitely talked about our future and what we want to do. And I will finish school. I'm going to school to be a nurse. And once I'm done, Wolf and I are going to relocate to most likely Texas. We're gonna get our own home. And I will be in my field, and he will be the one to take care of the household because I'm a sensitive baby and I kind of need someone to take care of me when I get home. He will be doing his art and stuff and streaming and other things, and we're gonna have pets, as in animals. He's gonna take care of them.
But the other ones too.
Eventually, we'll have our actual and future partners there too. We're gonna have our own utopia.
Your own utopia, your own damn, I'm trying to rename it to your to make it to have your name including it, and I can't think of it.
I was gonna say that, yeah. So I am planning to be a stay-at-home husband, and obviously that's not.
Oh.
Oh.
Did he crash?
Oh. Oh.
I wanted.
You were crashing.
Oh, am I lagging?
Oh, you're back.
What was the last thing I said?
You're planning to be a
you're
stay-at-home husband?
What's the last thing I said? Oh yeah, so I'm planning to being a stay-at-home husband, to help her out because already now in her field, in one of her fields, she has stress problems and stuff like that, and I can only imagine being in the one that she wants to be in the future could be 100 times even more. So she will definitely need somebody at home to be there and take care of everything else that will not pretty much put her in a bad place or anywhere else, and she can at least doesn't have to worry about it. Anything that doesn't matter. That all she needs to concentrate is doing her work, come home, eat, and that's it.
Yeah, put her feet up on the
that's what I want
couch
for
and
her.
have you rub
And
them.
Exactly. Exactly, and that's exactly what I told her. I'll do all that stuff. The bad thing is that she doesn't. She can't take that apparently because she starts freaking out. If I do it, she starts laughing. So
Oh, so she's ticklish.
sadly, even I want to give her massages now.
Very. I'm very.
Yeah. So so, but yeah, I want to have that, and eventually we will have our partners, but that doesn't need to happen at all either. That's something that we're not planning, but that's something that if it happens, it happens. We're not forcing anything. And yeah, I will do my art and I will stream and stuff and do side thing, to keep me busy. But yeah, I want to be there for her 100%. And yeah, all I ask is for her to love me, and that's it. Hopefully everything works out.
Sounds like the both of you have a good idea of the future. And I keep on clicking the chair. So, I know I said that was my last question, but this will be my last question. Is there any advice that you can give to any couples out there that are starting out their relationship?
Patience, communication, and honesty. And that's the cheesiest thing that I could say, but that's exactly what it is, honestly. If you don't have patience, then there's no need to start a relationship, because that's exactly what it is. You have to have patience to learn who the person is. You have to have patience to for example, I had to have patience with her I didn't like her introducing me to her friends as her friend. When at the time we were basically going out. That's one thing that I kept telling, but obviously I did it because it's for her. I'm not gonna. So I was patient with that, and being honest. Being honest is like, dude. I'm a little too honest sometimes, and I know she gets that. She notices that, but I try to be as honest as I can, because I don't know, and it comes out. If you can't be honest with somebody, and it doesn't come on naturally, then they're not for you. With Mocha, it was very easy. You just have that feeling, and then communication. Oh God. You have to talk to each other. Who in the hell just not gonna talk to each other in a relationship? I've heard so many of my friends where they're in a relationship and they all started by boning, put it that way. So, and they're always telling me, oh, she's this, they're not talking, blah blah, this and that. And I told them, well, put everything aside, don't do anything sexual at all, and then see what you have. Give yourself like a month just to talk to each other, to get to know each other. And if you're not feeling it without sex, they're not for you. Because I get sex is a big important of the relationship, but at the same time, you have to have a connection with your partner. It can't just be sexual. At least that's what I believe,
And what about you,
I
Mocha?
definitely agree with what...
What do you think?
I definitely agree on those points that you put out. Communication to me is like very crucial. That's like because I always believe that if you're gonna be in a relationship with someone, this person needs to also be not just your partner. They have to be your best friend, your supporter, your everything. If something's wrong with you, they should be your number one person that knows what's going on with you. No one else has to know. And if you don't communicate, it's like, who else are you gonna be able to be yourself with? They should be able to fully understand you, and this is someone that you don't want to be toxic with. You want to be able to let your guard down. You have to take risks sometimes in relationships to fully allow yourself the privilege to be the true you. We all have our own personas that we go around showing. I don't have a guard with what I show him my full self. I don't hide anything, and I show him the bad of me too. Like, I have my moments when I could be toxic too, and I allow it to happen, and then we talk about it. Don't be afraid to talk about things, because your partner is supposed to be there for your whole life, if not at least for the time being, to help you, guide you through. If the thing with your relationship is that you don't have to have high hopes with things, just let it happen. Let your feelings, your intimacy happen on its own. Like, Wolf hates me for this, but I always say, just go with the vibes.
The vibe.
You have to give the vibes a chance, because the vibes were right with you, so...
I just say feeling, but you can call it the vibe if you want.
But yes, I am very... I think communication is like number one key, because if you have communication down, everything else falls in place.
Alright. Well, that's all the time that we have for this podcast. Mocha.
Oh wait, sorry.
Wolf?
And don't
What?
put your feet behind your boyfriend's back. If they're very cold, don't do that. Don't be her. That's a no-no. Red flag. Anyway,
That's
sorry.
not a red flag.
Whatever.
Well, she's not going to put it on your back. She's going to put it like on your legs, or worse, your face.
She dies, and she tries to.
Oh my God, Mocha. With the evil laugh.
I do.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
Red flag,
Just
but whatever.
embrace it.
Anyway, that's all the time that we have for this episode of the podcast. Mocha and Wolf, thank you for joining us. Thank you, Galaxy, for actually streaming this on TikTok. And to Holy Ghost and Soul, if I'm saying that name right, for being very patient in the peanut gallery. Okay. So that's all the time we have. Thank you for joining us. If you're watching us on YouTube or listening to us on Spotify. Thank you very much, and have a good night.
Bye.
Boy, boy.
I can't believe you do that to your boyfriend. You put your feet in his face.
Yes.
And I'll do it again.
Oh, you better watch out, Wolf.
I can't do anything about it. I like cuddling.
Dude, yesterday he like jumped on me and started like holding me, like, give me cuddles, like, hold me, give me kisses, man, give me kisses.
Yeah, because she was upset because of the movie thing.
We'll be right back.